Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of this week's releases. It's Absolute Carnage, Immortal Hulk, one of the spin-off tie-ins to the Absolute Carnage storyline. And this is actually a really interesting one. So it's written by Ewing. The art is by Felipe Andrade. Chris O'Halloran is the colorist. Travis Lanham is the letterer. We've seen a few one-shots so far when it comes to Absolute Carnage, and for those who don't know Absolute Carnage, the story is Carnage is hunting down everyone who has ever had a symbiote and tearing out their spines and eating their spines, bringing together the the DNA to help raise the symbiote god Null, who will of course destroy everything. It's an interesting concept, a nice twist, and gives a little bit of depth to characters who haven't been much more than a bad Spider-Man with aliens attached to him. So Thunderbolt Ross at one point had a symbiote connected to him. His body's stolen, and that gets the Hulk going in to figure out what's going on. The comic is actually really interesting in that it feels like a follow-up and kind of a summary of what's been going on in Immortal Hulk, and then tying the character and bringing him into Absolute Carnage eventually. So whereas a lot of other comics have done here's a chapter of some folks that had symbiotes in the past. The one was the symbiote Spider-Man, I think is the one I'm thinking of. This one actually feels more like a bridge to getting Hulk into the main storyline. It's taking what would have been a few pages maybe in the main story that wouldn't have done it justice, and giving it an entire issue to bring him in and do it really well. The framing of the story is, I think, really smart, taking place a lot of it in Hulk's brain. You get to see his different personalities, explains how things are, and then eventually you kind of get a clue as to what's going on. I think that framing and that storytelling perspective is, I think, really interesting and something different out there. The art is good. I dig the art, especially because a lot of it's like this is just Bruce Banner and various Hulks in his head, and then him kind of figuring out what's going on in the world around him. It's definitely a different style. Kind of reminds me of some of the X Factor back in the day. But overall, I kind of dig it. There's something about it that I think really works, especially the fact that we're kind of dealing with Bruce Banner and him figuring out what's going on and deciding what to do. The ending, I don't think wasn't expected. It was a really great twist, and it should be cool to see where things are going, and especially the impact of Hulk going forward as far as that. So as far as tie-ins, this one fleshes out the story, which is really good. The art's decent, and it really kind of does what the main story couldn't devote enough time to do, and does it in an interesting way. So it works as a great issue, catching people up on Immortal Hulk, but also bridging to get the Hulk into Absolute Carnage. Add in, decent art. I think it's actually a very good tie-in to the event. If you care about the Hulk, check it out. If you care about Absolute Carnage, check it out. If you don't care about either, you can skip this one. But I think it's really solid as far as entry to both series. And you can check it out in comic shops now. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the shops near you, shop, no problem. We have affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into the Hulk, if you're into Absolute Carnage, Marvel, comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.